Halevai Sheyerakvu Atzmota. Hadrian, may his bones rot. Now, how Hadrian came to be hated, cursed by the Jews, is a massive and important piece of information when we're trying to piece together his character both as a man and a ruler. At the beginning of his reign, Hadrian had dismissed Lucius Quietus, the brutal governor of Judea and oppressor of the Jews. He'd also gained a reputation across the empire for cultural and religious tolerance. As a result, many Jewish people believed their new emperor might allow them to rebuild their most sacred temple in Jerusalem, the Temple of Solomon, which had been ransacked and torched by the Romans some 60 years earlier. Jewish optimism was horribly misplaced. It soon became clear that everything the Jews believed in was anathema to Hadrian. They believed in just one true God. Hadrian believed in many. They believed that they alone were God's messengers. Hadrian sort of saw himself in that role. And Judea was their land, promised to them by God. Not according to the Emperor of Rome, it wasn't. From everything I've seen so far, it seems clear that Hadrian dreamed about an empire of equal provinces bound together by civilized Roman values. A degree of cultural autonomy was fine as long as it didn't challenge the central political unity of the empire, with himself as the father figure. But there was no opting out of this ambition. And to make that perfectly clear, over the next 2 years he issued edict after edict against the fundamentals of Jewish belief and practice. On pain of death, Hadrian outlaws circumcision. To him, it was mutilation. But to the Jews, it was a central part of the covenant with their God. He then goes even further. He effectively bans the study and practice of Judaism itself. And as for allowing the Jews to rebuild their temple over there on their most sacred site, Temple Mount in Jerusalem, Hadrian has very different ideas. Hadrian decided that he would build a new Jerusalem just over there on the ruins of the ancient city, but it would be a Roman Jerusalem. He called it Colonia Aelia Capitolina. Colonia, of course, meaning a Roman military colony peopled by ex-soldiers. Aelia was his own surname, reinforcing his own cult. And Capitolina, after Jupiter, the most powerful of all the Roman gods, with his temple on the Capitoline Hill in Rome. Colonia Aelia Capitolina. The very name was an affront to the Jews, a pagan insult to them. And it was to be built right there, in the heart of their most holy site. And to top it all off, he banned the Jews from entering.